Baseball Riot from 10 Tons. If you have played 10 Tons one of their previous releases, Tennis in the Face, Baseball Riot will immediately remind you of that game, as it is a sequel, spiritual successor, pretty much the same gameplay mechanics, same exploding horrible energy drink. Different sport though, baseball, not tennis, so the devil is in the details. It's very similar to Tennis in the Face. There's one, outside of some mechanic stuff that you'll get to later. The music is kind of the same, the map layout's the same. It's sort of like a refining of what Tennis in the Face is, because Tennis in the Face, when you use a certain number of tennis balls to complete the level, you will be rewarded with stars. And in this, the way Baseball Riot works is you can use up to your last baseball, but you can actually acquire the stars yourself, so by having the ball come in contact with them. And as you go through the different levels, the mechanics will change a bit. When you'll have exploding cans, you'll have the bums are pretty easy. You just hit them, they get knocked out. You have the guys with the big mitts, the fielders, who can, if you don't hit them at the right angle, as you can see, they can catch your ball and neutralize it. So it works kind of the same way as Tennis in the Face, but having played a lot of Tennis in the Face, there are some differences that I appreciate more. I like being able to get the 3 stars or get more of the stars by just hitting them with the ball, as opposed to only using one ball, which becomes quite difficult to do at a certain point. And much like you had the Riot officers in Tennis in the Face, which had the shielding, now you have umpires, because this is baseball. You can only hit them on their susceptible parts, which is the back of them, to be specific. So it pretty much works the same way. But there are definitely some levels that I thought were just virtually impossible to complete. And the majority of them, I ultimately did complete them. Even though initially I thought there was no way I would ever be able to do it. But yeah, the challenge is definitely there. It feels like a more difficult game than Tennis in the Face to me. But with persistence, you can pull it off. And yeah, I was down to my last ball, but because I hit the 3 stars, I get all 3 stars. So I definitely like that mechanic better. And you make your way, you see some repeat characters, like you see the hipster who was also in Tennis in the Face. But they're back. They're back with their hats and their beards and their designer artesian coffee. So it is more of the same, but if you like Tennis in the Face, there's 2 ways of looking at it. Either you like Tennis in the Face enough to where you don't want to play anymore, or you want more. Like, I've fallen in the latter category. I really like Tennis in the Face. And to me, Baseball Riot was, I don't know, yeah, it's kind of the same thing, but there's enough challenge and enough differences, enough subtle mechanical differences to me that do make it a better game. It's sort of like comparing GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. Both great games. One definitely is took things from the other and built off of it. So let's look at it like that. Or if you hate Perfect Dark, don't look at it like that. Anyway, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like Tennis in the Face. Tell me if you like Baseball Riot. Tell me if you like other 10 Tons games. Just leave a comment. Get a discussion going. Subscribe. Check out GameEnthus.com. Check out my review for Tennis in the Face for the PS4 and everything. And on the right side, I have Poncho for the PS4. I think that's it.